Hey, 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 this is a quick message and we are live. Mark Gasser, Mark's message. And this is just kind of a reminder about tomorrow night. But before I do that, I'm going to give the shout outs here. How do you like the background? And I'll tell you all about that in a second. Going to give my shout outs here to the Grow Live Academy, Go Live Academy, those virtual streaming virtualistics out there, Ken Walls and his entourage, as well as emerging sales winners, diehards, those of the Jeffrey Gitomer ilk, and let's not forget the illustrious Megamind organization that's out there as well. With that, the reason got this little musical background thing going on here, I'm really excited. We're bringing somebody back, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you take note here, I'll get right into it. This gentleman right here, Kirk Smith, the maestro, he is coming back. And if I stand to be corrected, Kirk currently hails from Houston. And he is really an orchestral conductor, amongst other things. And we're going to find out what Kirk's doing in terms of, and just in case you don't know who he is, let's put up a couple pics here too about the man himself. Here he is doing his thing. He really is a real live conductor, as you can see. And that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Here he is right here. Look at that. As a young blood, there he is doing his thing. This is typical Kirk, the many faces thereof. And we're even going to talk about some of this stuff because Kirk not only is a musician, conductor, he's a business person. So we're going to find out specifically from Kirk what's now, what's new, what's next, what's going on in his world. I love nothing more than live performances. And let me just pull all that back. But I'm really looking forward. He is a former classmate of mine. We went to the same college, believe it or not, Shenandoah University now, but back then it was Shenandoah College and Conservatory of Music. We're also in the same fraternity, Phi Mu Alpha Symphonia. So really proud of this guy, what he's doing out there in the world. Really very unique individual. We have some comments out here, so I better pay attention to these. And Larry, hello. Thank you for popping on here. Master Wing, yes, I need to get you on here, Doug, because I really want to talk about your new business venture as well. We need to have a conversation about that. And there's Tammy Storm, Miss Tammy, saying hello to Larry, saying hi to Doug. She's everywhere. She's everywhere. By the way, if you didn't catch it earlier today, Lynn Serrano did a tremendous job giving credit, kudos to the man himself, Ken Walls. I know some of you were involved in that. I thought that was kind of cool that we did all that. And like I said, the Grow Live Academy is definitely a culture. And when you get into terms of live streaming, but enough of that. I digressed. Oh, well, thank you, Doug. Anytime. That'd be great, Doug. I really would. I think where you came from and what you're doing now, that would be very cool to hear this other perspective and other side of you, which I think's real neat. I totally applaud you, sir. But with that, we're going to have Kirk come join us, and it will happen. I'll put out another quick hitter tomorrow. It'll take place 7 p.m. That's Wednesday, actually Thursday. I'm so sorry about that. Says, hey, Mark, I said hi to you at the beginning of the show, but didn't think you saw it. Hey, okay, no worries, Tammy, no worries. Man, I'll tell you what, man, these Grow Live people, man, they are everywhere. You got to watch it, man. I got to turn around and look in the back. I just wanted to say, what do you guys think of my little background here? This is kind of paying homage to Kirk since he is a conductor, musician, and amongst other things, I thought I'd kind of throw that up there. I'm probably going to use this tomorrow. Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's stupid? Let me know what you think. Hit a 1 if you think it's cool, and you know hit a 0 if you think I'm out to lunch. But I think it's kind of nice approach here. since we're talking about music and the arts, something we don't do a lot, I think, out here. Didn't want you to think I was ignoring you. Oh, don't even think twice about it. No worries. Doug Wing says, "Hey, it's a one." Doug, if you say it's a one, baby, it's a one, and I appreciate that. But really, I was looking for something to do. I just want to say something about Kirk. Oh, thank you, Tammy. There's another one. Kirk is a very unique individual, and he has knocked down all the walls. What he's done with his life, it's just tremendous, and I really want to get into that. We talked briefly about how he became a conductor. More importantly, how he's giving back to young artists that want to conduct, and he gives his knowledge for free. He'll talk to people, and he told and shared with us the first time, which really impressed me about Kirk. He doesn't charge for someone to sit down and talk with him about the art of conducting and what it takes to become a good conductor. And he'll talk to anybody. The thing about Kirk, though, he will hold you to task. He's got a work ethic second to none. I can rest assured, even though it's musically inclined, you take that discipline, and that's what we want to talk to him about in a business that he's involved in, which I think will surprise a lot of people. And also what orchestral uh, musicians are doing today. Not just those type of musicians, but musicians in general. Uh, and I think Kirk's going to share a lot of unique things with us tomorrow, and what he's doing, and what his friends are doing. And I'd like to hear about that. And everybody thinks people in an orchestra, you know, uh, they don't have a life, but hey, they're soccer moms, football dads. They have a life. They have kids. They have families. So I want to talk to them about all that and how you put it all together, which I think will be very cool. So that's going to take place. Like I said, just a quick announcement here, and I got to get and hit the road. It will be Thursday, which is tomorrow, 7 a.m. We're going to have the man himself, the maestro, Kirk Smith. Anybody that went to Shenandoah, you are more than welcome to climb on board. I will invite you. All the alums, current students, anybody that's in Phi Mu Alpha Symphonia, climb on board. If you want to hear it from the man himself, we may even play a musical clip and show you how this guy, displays his craft out there to the world. Very fine conductor. Done some research on Kirk too, so it's going to be kind of fun to sit down and talk with him again. And I hope you join me. And with that, as always in Mark's message, I'm going to tell you, be a leader, be a friend, be a service. Make sure you're here tomorrow. Tell at least one of your friends, and join us. Bring a question or two. I think you'll find it very interesting, intriguing, engaging. Okay. Hey, hello there, Teresa. Thank you for hopping on board. I was just talking about who's going to be our guest tomorrow at 7 p.m. That's Eastern time. Sorry, you West Coasters. And it's going to be Kirk Smith. And while I'm at it, why don't I just share a picture or two? This is a gentleman that's going to be with us. And here he is again doing his thing. We're going to talk to him about this. He's conducting Dvorak right here. And I may play a clip or two. And then here's another pic of him. Take a look. And then here's something else he's doing. Whoa, I'll get out of the way of that. What is that? We're going to talk to him about all this stuff. Kirk has many faces, let me tell you. Very talented individual. I'll have to watch the replay. That's okay. That's cool. Very cool. No worries. And we should be done by around 8 o'clock, hopefully. And if it goes longer, it goes longer, because I haven't seen Kirk probably in about It's been about 2 months, and looking forward to it. But again, all my shout outs. Oh, well, good. Thank you. Thank you very much, Teresa. It will be, believe me, it won't be your typical interview with this gentleman. What I was going to say, though, I am challenging anybody that went to Shenandoah to climb on board tomorrow. You know who I am. I won't say the class I hailed from. What was it, 1980? Something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, join us. There's some of you that were with us the first time. I'm going to put this out on the alum board, and there's some of you that I am connected to. So hop on board, make a comment, say hello to Kirk. I know he probably hasn't seen some of you in a while. I haven't seen any of you in a long while. I don't even think I've been to a homecoming yet, and I was planning to this year. However, you know what's going on in our world today. So I got to hold off from heading up to Winchester, Virginia for a little bit. With that, we will see you tomorrow. Kirk Smith will be here. Wow, I'm old. Well, you know what? I don't know. It depends on when you say old, because Kirk and I are about the same age. Let's just say we're in the 60s, something like that. Okay. So he looks great, and I'm sure he's doing well. And the other thing I wanted to point out is I want him to talk how he transitioned from the arts into business, why he's doing that. Oh, okay, look at that. Oh, I did not know that. So you got me beat, Teresa, by 2 years. That is crazy. Oh, wow. But you didn't tell me your age, and I'm not going to ask. So, anyway, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm digressing. There he is. There's Mr. Chafee. Randy, we're just talking about who's going to be with us tomorrow. And since people keep popping on here, I can't help but do this. This is Kirk Smith. He is a conductor. There's a picture of him when he's a young blood. Here's another one of him, obviously. And here's something else we're going to talk about as well tomorrow. So Kirk is a man, a Renaissance man, I guess you could say. He's into music, he's into business, in the arts, and he's the type of guy that, I definitely want my kids to learn from. If you're going to be a conductor, why not learn from one of the best? Because he's a student of music, that's for sure. Well, thank you, Randy. I think you'll find it very interesting, the type of work ethic that Kirk brings to the foreground, so to speak. You will be amazed at how hard this man does work at his craft. I can tell you that way back in the day in college, I remember Kirk's work ethic. Believe me, it amazed me. I thought I worked, but my goodness, the guy was, really knew what he wanted to do. He was honed in on his goal, his objective, and he became what he wanted to be, and that's a conductor. So, with all that, everybody, I'm looking forward to you to be here 7 p.m. Eastern, and Shenandoah University. Those that went to Shenandoah College and Conservatory of Music, I'm challenging you to be here. Okay. If you don't, I'm going to come back and haunt you. But please join us. It'll be a lot of fun. And we'll go as long as, Kirk wants to talk and tell us, what's now, what's new, what's next in Kirk's world. With that, again, be a leader, be a friend, be a service. This was Mark's message. Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Yeah, you see it up there. A 5 peach rating. And just as a friendly reminder, this is why I'm here tonight. Just as a reminder, welcome Kirk Smith tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, tomorrow night. We'll see him here. Looking forward to it, everybody. With that, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a very, very successful Thursday. I will catch you tomorrow. Yes, I will. I definitely will. Thank you, Tammy. See you guys.